Yeah, we should be live. Let's go. What's good, y'all? What's good? I'm gonna start the timer off the rip. I'm gonna post this, let the submissions pour in. Timer started. Count down. Jesus Christ. This is so fast. I don't have any gum today, unfortunately. I usually have some gum. Oh, y'all need to sneeze. Yeah, that was not fun. Not fun. I don't enjoy sneezing. Oh. This shit went live, right? Was it good? Oh, was it good? Someone in chat needs to say something so that I know that there's people here and this thing is actually working. You know what I mean? We can wait for people because I don't want to just start reviewing. Yo, what's good, Riddy? I think that's how you say it. I don't really just want to start reviewing and then people are like, can there be more than one submission? Nar, just like your name, bro. There cannot. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. I think we should just dive right into it. We do have to start with the members beat reviews because they pay me. They keep my bills paid. Honestly, they don't, but they do. They do pay money. Yo, what's good? How old was I when I first started FL? Technically, I started out by rapping. I was a terrible rapper. That was like 2018, maybe. I think I was like 2017. I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. I didn't start using it for making beats until like 21, 22, maybe. Can you submit remixes? No. Don't include no copyrighted anything. If you do, I will ban you. How do you send your songs? Join the Discord. There should be the bot here now. I don't know where it's at. Is there Gamble? There should be Gamble. The bot should be on. If it's not, I'll turn it on. Yo, my mustache hair. This is the most uncomfortable thing. My mustache hair has started to grow a little too much, so it's like going into my nostrils. Oh, it tickles me. I don't like it. Let's listen to John Bay's beat though. Yo, honestly, there's like one 808 note that just kind of feels a little too low. Other than that, this is pretty gas. I'm trying to hear the beat switch. You camped the wrong channel. That's awkward, man. You know what though? I don't know if y'all know this, but me and Eternal, we've made a bet. If Eternal wins again, I don't know how many times you've won by now. It's been like 6-7 times. If Eternal wins again though, also why do I have an HDMI cord here? I don't know. But if Eternal wins again, he's gonna get a special role, some other good stuff. I'm gonna actually fly him out to Las Vegas. No, I'm just kidding about that. But he'll win some stuff, and if he loses, we embarrass him and shame him for the rest of his life. John Bay, this is good. I'm gonna pin this. I don't really have too many complaints other than that one single 808 note just being kind of low. John Bay, you're the first in the bracket. Congratulations, sir. Let's hop over to the non-members. Yo, chill on this. The submissions went crazy. We got the timer actually going for once too, so like that's kind of a W in my books. Kanye West beat.
Alright, gonna do what it takes.
keep it a buck. These drums here, they're not it. Like, I see what you're trying to do, but I don't see the execution. And it's mostly with these drums. Like, these patterns are mid. They're boring. See, then you dropped into something actually kind of cool. But I think this mix is really weird. You've got this snare that's so quiet. Yeah, the drums are questionable for me. Also, Mars, you know, I knew drill died when a hyperpop artist made a better drill song than any drill artist has in like the past like 2 years. Or since Pop Smoke's passing, I guess I should say. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like there's like a tiny little bit of mud with the 808 in the melody. It's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of just not super clean. This is like too safe. That's the issue. I'm not gonna pin it because it's so stupidly safe. Like, this feels like someone typed in generic trap beat into an AI beat generator, and this is kind of what came out. I don't know if you have like some crazy switch or something, but it's a little generic. You know, that's exactly what it is. Bro, I thought I was gonna get Rick rolled for a second. Feels like the mix on this is kind of rough. Like the compression on the drums, I don't even know if you put any, but it'll sound smart if I say the compression on the drums. The compression on the drums seems a little too extreme. Like, they feel kind of lifeless. Also, I don't know why, but the guitar just sounds so, like, ample guitar-like. It sounds like you used ample guitar. A lot of people say ample guitar is great. They got some good stuff, but, like, I don't know. It's lacking some depth. Yo, Peter Pounder, my guy, you need to change this profile picture or your name. One of these things just feels like you are a risk to children. Yo, Peter, you just pounded my ears. This is hard. I'm gonna pin it. Peter Pounder. That's clean. Peter Pounder, that's pretty gas. Welcome to the bracket. Change that picture, change the name. I feel criminal typing this in. Genuinely. Listen to LB's beats. This is too much reading. You know, I'm gonna give you this. The meme, well done. I appreciate it. This is good. I like memes.
Lazy.
Yo, genuinely, I've not listened to the Metro Future album yet. Lazy Beats, I don't really like the clap that you used here. It seems too loud. Your 808 rhythm is weird, but it came in so nice and hard. I liked what you had until like the rhythm is just weird. Change the clap sample, change the rhythm, this would get pinned. That's like small changes, pretty good. Yo, prowess, let's go. I don't love the 808 bounce. It's cool what you got. I like it aside from that. It's very vibey. Oh, this part's kind of clean too. You know what? Listen, you did good with this. Yo, Mars, the reason it's so fast is because technically it's so slow. If you understand, you'll know what I mean. Yeah, prowess. This is one of your better mixes too, which is really nice to hear. Because usually I beef you on your mixes. We were on MLEX, run it up. Also, why you call this Bingus?
Hey, Eternal, turn it up.
MLEX.
MLEX, you got a tag, my boy. Let's go. Listen, I already know this beat's gonna be hard. MLEX has a tag, we're pinning it just because he's got the tag. MLEX, congratulations, bro. You've won just because you got a tag. Yeah, the rhythm's nice. Here's my beef. It's generic. It's super generic. I get it. That's the type of beat it is. There's not much you can do about it. It's fire though. Yeah. MLEX, run it up. MLEX has gone through phases with some interesting tags. You got it's more distance than you should. See, if you just like had things not so dissonant, this could be good. Yeah, I don't really like. You've got a lot of good things here, just too much of dissonance that just sucks ass.
Bass on the track.
Listen, Mars, I knew this was gonna be good. I don't think anyone doubted if it was gonna be good. Like, the issue is it's drill. And I said what I said about drill earlier, right? I said what I said, you heard what I said. I will pin it out of respect for you, but we need to chill on the drill. I feel like the genre's died, don't get me wrong. It lived a good life. This is why I say we need to bring back Rage, because Rage did not live a good life. If the greatest artist to really do that genre is Trippie Redd, I feel like we need to explore it a bit more. I feel like this is like, we need to have this talk. I'm so annoyed by this. Rage started, technically, like the first technical Rage song was Off the Map by Sofago. That came out like 2020. 6 months later, Miss the Rage comes out during COVID lockdown. That's where Rage gets the name Rage, because those, like, Miss the Rage, that's where it comes from. Before this, Whole Lotta Red came out. Whole Lotta Red would be classified more as like Opium as opposed to Rage. So Whole Lotta Red defines Opium first. Opium comes out, Rage starts later on. So I really don't see how y'all will put the two and say they're the same thing, especially when they use completely different theories, chords, harmonies, melodies, etc. You know what I mean? They're not the same. Yeah, Rage is way more dead than drill. This mix is okay. There's a few notes with the piano that I would have done differently, but it's solid. Bro. Okay, yeah, keep calling it Rage. You know, if you want to call it Rage, that's fine, but like, it's not Rage. I feel like y'all just, you miss the part of what defines a genre, and you're just like, yeah, they both use serum, so they're the same thing. That's not how it works. Okay, if we can do that. If you want to say Opium's not a genre, that's fine. But whatever that music is not Rage. Definition-wise, it doesn't have any similarities. They don't even use the same waveforms in Serum. They don't use the same sounds. Is Rich Amiri considered Rage? I don't think so. Rage, like, as a genre, is pretty dead. It's pretty tight what Rage actually is. You know, we don't see a lot of synthy instrumentals anymore with these really thick chords, these nostalgic chords. You know what I mean? Yeah, Opium is a lot more in line with punk. Opium has a lot of similarities with punk, like power chords, for example. That is really common in Opium, not in Rage at all. In fact, you will hardly ever see a power chord in Rage. This is fire. I'm pinning this 666. See, this is a great example of Rage. That ARP was really well done too. So we got Doozy. Listen, Rage didn't evolve. That's the problem. Rage never evolved. Opium didn't come from Rage. Opium started before with Whole Lotta Red, which came out before Rage, like before Rage even had a name. You know, Virtual is more like, that's not even in line with the Rage, but I don't know, man. Like there's no, it didn't evolve. You can't really point to any specific sound and say, yeah, this is still using like kind of similar things, but some tweaks made it different. That never happened. I would love to see it happen. By the way, Doozy, this is fire. The mix is really good. I want it to drop though, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Listen, if you can point to a Ken Carson song and say, hey, here's what harmonies, here's what melodies, here's what techniques specifically from Rage that are in Ken Carson songs, then yeah, sure, I can say maybe it's Rage adjacent or maybe it is Rage, but that's not the case. Like I can't do that and say, oh, here's a 13th chord. You know what I mean? You won't really see 13th chords in Opium. You won't see these long drawn out leads that are a lot slower in change in Opium. You'll see these really short leads. Yeah, I'm giving him the pin for the loop. Yeah, Yale doesn't use 13th chords. Yeah, welcome to the members gang. So I looked up the chords real quick. There's a 7th chord. That's it. Everything else is pretty much just power chords in there. Yeah, I'm looking at the chords right now. It's all power chords. That's Opium. Power chords are an Opium kind of harmony that happens a lot more. And not really in Rage. So maybe if you want to say the 7th chord, but like that's one chord in a 4-chord progression, so it doesn't really make sense. It's Opium. If you don't want to say Opium's a genre, then I don't know, you could say something else, but yeah, this is a little in the generic category. Everything about it's fine. It's just a little too safe. Green Room has 1 7th chord in the entire thing. That's it. This is cool. It's hard. I just don't like that weird high frequency sound you have there. Yeet has never been Rage. Yeet also, like, you could probably lump Yeet in with Opium, but there are some differences still. But there's like 0 Yeet songs that use anything past like older Yeet stuff. There's like 0 Yeet songs that use anything past a 7th chord or anything other than power chords, to be honest with you. This is cool. This is cool. I've always personally put Yeet with Virtual, but I feel like it's like it's an iffy thing because there's not too many other artists necessarily making something that is directly in line with what Yeet had done. I thought that was really cool how you dropped the kick. It kind of hit harder. I feel like you could have built up the tension though going into that. Opium would be a subgenre of trap. Yeah, because generic trap is the genre and opium is the subgenre. These chops are kind of weird. I really don't like it. I wish you had a bass too, because you don't really have much low end to your song, or your beat, I guess I should say. So I just want to show something, right? If I type in on YouTube, if I go to YouTube, why is this taking so long? There we go. If I type in how to make rage beats, right? Look, we got like rage beats, profile pic beats. This is talking like the Pepe lore stuff. Trippy Red, Playboy Cardi, Yeet. I don't know why they threw in the other two, but you know what? Trippy Red, that makes sense. Oh, here's my video, Trippy Red. You know what I mean? No, Yeet, no. I mean, maybe some Cardi songs, but mostly Trippy is what you'll see, right? Trippy, I mean, Lone did do some. Uzi never really did. You know what I mean? But you'll see Trippy. That's the one common theme. You're seeing Trippy, right? Because he was kind of the face of rage. If I type in Opium beats, you'll see, you won't see no Trippy. Opium, 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 opium. I sound like a drug addict. All right, so Lil Bug, here's your beat.
Lil Bug getting no respect out here, man.
See, you've got the kick clashing with the 808 in some parts. That's kind of it. Other than that, it's hard. It gets a little repetitive. I've chastised a few people now for generic beats, so I'm gonna do the same for this. A little Bug on top for sure, but definitely not with that beat. Yo, I'm pretty certain Ski Mask the Slump God has never made a rage song. Typically, the harmonies in Rage are gonna sound nostalgic, because the entire idea behind Rage was this nostalgia during COVID, about missing, like, having those mosh pits, you know what I mean, from concerts. And that's why it became, like, that's the name Miss the Rage, and that's why the genre became called Rage.
Beats.
Yeah, I don't like the kick pattern at all. I hate the kick pattern. I don't really think this is Jersey Club, is it? I'm not sure. Mellow Drill was peak, and then when we lost Pop Smoke, it kind of fell off. Because then who's the next best thing? Fabio Foreign. Who else? Who else did we have making drill? All right, I'm not gonna have people slandering an entire genre that is better than their entire existence.
Slow down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest. When I do the beat reviews, I dock mental points from your beat if you say it's a certain type of beat and it's not. That transition was kind of wonky. I don't love the kick. It's good. I don't love the kick sample. I also don't love the transition. I'm not pitting it though, mostly just because you did win last time and you can't win. So yeah, mellow beats were crazy. They are crazy, but like I said, personally, most people listen to music with artists on them. I'm not saying like from my personal standpoint. I'm saying from like the standpoint of, is the genre getting traction? It gets traction if it has a lot of appeal, not just a little bit. I don't know if y'all know this. For those of you who don't, you can join the YouTube membership program of my channel. That sounds so formal. You can join the members program, and then you can link it to Discord, and then you can submit at any time during the stream. Because I know some people are asking if you can still submit. Your kick's a little quiet. See, the one saving grace for drill is it kind of mixed in with Jersey drill, like Jersey club came along. You know, everyone was like, "Oh my God, we gotta start making Jersey club. It's so cool." And then drill kind of said, "Hey, we're dying. We need to hop in with that genre real quick." So it kind of got a little extra life. Listen, this is really cool. You've done something cool here. It's just like, this feels like it should either be in a movie or like an ad. And the kick is mid. Just because the volume on the kick needs to be better. Why'd this dude send 2 beats? Oh, it's Saint Zark. I need to read more. By the way, if this beat here wins, I gotta do some stuff. Hood trap's alright, net spend's okay. I'm not a huge fan. I feel like music in general, hip-hop or trap kind of peaked, and I feel like the way to keep that, or to go back to that, is to incorporate a little bit more melodic stuff. Because, like, don't get me wrong, rap's great and all, but the most successful rap songs are a little bit more in the melodic area. Hooks too, I feel like hooks are necessary, and you can't really get good hooks without melody a lot of the time, I find. Yo, Glow had a weird journey, because that started off, that was drill. Chicago drill was drill. That's where drill came from. And then UK drill, all the other drills, like, they kind of took the name drill and turned it into their own thing. Like, it's not really that related. So now everyone was like, oh, we need a new name for Chicago drill, because nobody understands. So they just called it Glow. You know what I'm gonna say, Eternal, about this piano that kind of bugs me? It feels too much like you put it in as MIDI. It feels way too much like you put the piano in as MIDI. I'm not sure if you played it or not or what, but it does sound like you put it in as MIDI.
Eternal got them locks.
Your hi-hat's like a little too quiet and a little too pan to the left. You snapped though, it's good. I think you did a good job. My critiques are very small. This is a Saint Zark.
Eternal got them locks.
My beef. This is small, but it's kind of important. So you hear, like, you've got all this energy kind of in the beginning.
Eternal got them locks.
Listen, you have a really good build, really fucking good build. Listen to the drop though, right? It just feels like you dropped way too much energy and you didn't recover anything. What? Bro, I was more hyped like 5 seconds before. Yeah, it could be better. I'm gonna pin you because you haven't been pinned in a long while, so it's like a pity pin, I guess. It's also pretty good. I'm just kidding about the pity. I'm kidding about the pity pin. We got CD G Herbo type beat. No, bro, did you just send a G Herbo song, bruh? That's not how this works. You don't just send a G Herbo song. No. You got some like resonance going on that kind of hurts. This is okay. It feels like a beat. It's just those frequencies kind of hurt. The drums are a little lackluster. It feels a little played out after a while. But you accomplished what you were trying to accomplish, I guess. plain. I'm gonna pin it though because I liked the drop. I liked what you had. It kind of hit really nice, disgusting. What the hell is your name again? Pickle? Lil Pickle. I'm just writing Pickle. Don't put the Lil in there. All right, what's next? What's next? We got Ghost Boy, Lil Peep type beat. I haven't heard a Lil Peep type beat. Whoa! I haven't heard a Lil Peep type beat in a little minute.
Cherry Haze on the track.
I don't really like some of the 808 notes. The guitar's fine. It's just meh. The 808 really kind of detracted for me. We got an R&B type beat, crazy.
Jeffy, you about to fucking show me.
Yeah, it'd be a huge hit.
So immediately I'm going to tell you your hi-hat is like half a decibel too loud. That kick though should have been a little bit louder when you cut everything out. I get what you're saying with that, but it just felt too quiet. Also, nothing's happening. Like, you've got this, like, duh, 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 and then nothing else. Yeah. Alright, let's hear this.
Back in a carnage zone, chicken fucking with my mind, licking up some fucking shit. Let's tell you how to do a crime. Sit back in a carnage zone, chicken fucking with my mind, licking up some fucking shit.
Here, actually, I had an idea. Since the Grando, Smokio, whatever, hear me out, right? There are artists who make Opium who are not on the Opium label. I think a great example of this is Nezus. He's a friend of Destroy Lonely. I've made a song with him before. He's got a bunch of songs with Lone. You know what I mean? He's got some Opium songs in his catalog. Check him out. You know what I mean? Like, you will see that Opium extends beyond just Opium artists. But yeah. I don't. This dude streams 1 hour earlier every stream. I don't. What do you mean?
Let's tell you how to do a crime.
I don't know why, but I've definitely heard that melody line somewhere before. I also don't really feel like your drums are hitting too nice. Like, they're there, but it just doesn't feel impactful. Yeah, I've listened to enough. We got Star. Submission period is over unless you are a member. I think it would have been cool if you turned this up. think my biggest beef with this is the volume. Just turn it up. Yeah, I've not heard a Macklemore type beat in like 75 years of my life. Okay, it's not quiet. Bro, listen. You're the dude in the room who's like, actually, yeah, but here's the thing. Perceptually, it sounds quiet as fuck. Like, you can hear this, right? Perceptually, it's quiet. No? Bro, this is something, I will say that, but why? It sounds kind of goofy. It's good, but it's just goofy sounding. Who do we pin last? I don't want to slide all the way back down. We'll come back.
Look into my eyes. If you know, it's all just a game. Take a look and cry. For my love, baby, don't feel like it's something strange. Yeah, I feel like
This is good, but it feels like the vocal isn't perfectly mixed in line with the beat. But like that could be cleaned up a little bit. It feels like it's kind of at times a little over top and at times just overpowered by the drums.
I need to know, where does my love lie with you?
Bro, I get that you're butthurt about the whole genre thing, but I don't even know what the beef is.
Baby, I need to know.
Other than that, this is pretty cool. It's vibey. It's not something I would personally listen to because it's not something I enjoy. Like from the standpoint of this type of music, I don't really listen to. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It would be nice if someone sampled that, I think. All right, we're gonna unpin Kirby. Remove it. I don't want to see that no more. Cause I am, bro. I am forced to do this. What do you mean? You know how fun it is to sit in a chair for like 8 hours? It's not. I feel like the melody's a little quiet. You should turn it up. You should turn the melody up. The drums are interesting, I think. Like they're a little all over the place, but in a good way. I feel like that's a really bad notion. Like the idea of not wanting your beats to sound like anyone else. It's whether you want to or not, like whatever chord progression you put down, someone's probably used it already. Whatever melody line you've put, whatever phrase, it's probably been used somewhere already. You know what I mean? Like there's not that many notes in Western music. So why are you doing that to yourself? Yeah, y'all don't know this, but there's a whole thing on the other side of this camera. You don't know what's over there, and you don't want to see it. Honestly, I felt like the 808 was a tiny bit quiet, but not that bad. The melody in the beginning was cool. I liked the little whisper you had going on. I didn't like it when it dropped though. It kind of lost it for me. Listen, I'm gonna inform y'all one thing. YouTube does not make a substantial amount of my income. If I'm doing something, if I'm posting something, if I'm streaming, it's out of my own free will. Like I have no financial obligations to YouTube. Once it kind of got going, I did start liking this again. It's pretty good. You've done well. It's just that little bit after the initial drop just kind of felt wonky. Cats pop. I don't know if you know this, but YouTube does pay for streaming. It does like kind of a similar pay structure with monetization for advertising. So yeah, it does pay if I stream. But if it makes you feel any better, I think like there's like 87 people here right now. Payout, what is the payout? It's like what, $4 for 1,000 views. So that's what, 40 cents? Not even. So yeah, it doesn't really pay. Like I'm not making money from this. I would make more money if I found a minimum wage job and spent the same amount of time doing that probably. I wish your clit, or not your, if I added a T at the end of that sentence, that would have been weird. I wish your kick was clipping a bit more. I wish it was saturated a bit more. Why do I look forced? Listen, I do this for you guys. I get zero benefit from spending like 2, 3, 5 hours a month. If this was something I deeply enjoyed, I would do it way more frequently to review your beats. The reason I like reviewing your beats is because it kind of gives me an idea of how y'all are doing, like from a production standpoint, like what can I maybe offer y'all to help. It also gives me an opportunity to connect with you guys and like give actual feedback that might be meaningful. You know, like I do this because I like helping people. I don't love sitting in a chair that hurts my ass and listening to people's beats for 3 hours. Like that's not something I personally love doing. I like helping. That's the thing. I'm doing the negative side of the nitty-gritty helping to do it. You know what I mean? That's why I can't do it every weekend, because it drains me. You know what I mean? If this was all business, listen, I would be monetizing this a lot more. I would be monetizing the hell out of this. If this was all business, I would have dropped a course. I get DMs from people asking me if I can coach them. I tell them, bro, don't ask anyone to coach you. That's not how it should be. This is really good. This is nice. My beef is that kick. Oh no, it's still a thing that I want to do. Like I said earlier, like this is all my own free will. It's not like I'm doing this out of force, but it's like at the end of it, I'm drained. I'm socially drained. I'm mentally drained, and my ass hurts. Cause listen, I need a better chair, bro. I need a better chair. This chair sucks. I bought it at IKEA. I don't like IKEA furniture for chairs. But yeah, once a month is perfect in my opinion. Like, this is something I can personally do once a month without having a problem. I enjoy communicating with you guys. I enjoy interacting with you guys. But if I had to do this every single day, I don't know if I'd be able to. Like, I would be tired. I've got like a weird beef with this, but you have a click in the beginning of your beat. I don't know why I read this. Christopher Mason, you said 2000 cell phone ringing type beat. I read this as like there's 2000 cell phones all ringing at the exact same time. But yeah, no, that click in the beginning bugged me. The melody's kind of bland. The drums are the best part. I think you did good with the drums. You could have made them hit a bit harder, but overall this is good. I'm gonna play this from the beginning again because I'm trying to comprehend some things. That's really cool. You'll get quicker reviews on Prod Bright Boy's channel. Hey, if any of you here have submitted after the deadline closed and you want to get your beats reviewed fast, Prod Bright Boy is reviewing them, apparently. So yeah, like I said, like I don't make money from this. Like at the end of the day, I'd probably walk away with like $10. I'm good. If y'all want to check them out, yeah. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Like if that's what you want to do, go for it. I feel like here's my one thing. I feel like the melody kind of feels a bit too all over the place, and the 808 kind of follows suit, so it feels a little weird. You know what I mean? Other than that, though, it's pretty good. The vocal is kind of cool, but also not a huge fan of it. Like, it's a weird. I like the vocal. It's something unique, something a little different. The kick was good. The switch was actually pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm from Canada. I like the switch up better than before, to be honest with you. Just because it felt a little too all over the place. Did we just submit into Discord server? Listen, Mr. MIDI, my submissions are closed. You can submit into Discord. The wonderful community will probably give you some feedback because they do that a lot of the time. If you're a member, I'll still review your beat, but yeah. I feel like you could have leveraged this opportunity to kind of let the beat breathe a bit more. Like, don't get me wrong, it drops real nice. I liked what you had. The little whoosh into the 808 was cool, but you had like room after the snap to just chill. And sometimes a lack of volume, quietness, speaks the most in music. Because now you just got the 808 everywhere, and I'm like, wow, chill. I don't know what to do with that. Relax. Like that's the way I'm thinking about it. Actually, fun fact, I was talking to this producer friend of mine, Tours. I was at his place. And what he told me, he was like, yo, if you ever want to make a beat bouncy, just put fewer 808s. And this is a great example of that. Because you've got just like 808, 808, 808. I'm waiting for just give me some tension. Let me want to hear an 808. You know what I mean? I need it to be gone for me to miss it. It's cool though. You got some good stuff. How many beats in the queue? I have no idea. I feel like I could make a better way of doing this. I don't know if y'all know this, but I know how to code. Yo, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what just happened. Where were we? We gotta scroll all the way back. We weren't that far. We were right here. No, I'm tired of hearing that sound. The Beethoven, oh, I'm tired of it. But hear me out. Your perks are a little loud, and it's kind of weird to hear them so loud, so I would turn them down. Was the coding thing you just said? John, what'd you say? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, turn down the perks. You've got something a little better. I would maybe even add like a little top line, like a little melody line, like just phrase, like a little phrase here and there. If that's your tag, get a new tag. Your 808's not saturated enough. Like you should have turned this 808 up so that it's hitting a little harder. Yeah, it's just, this is a mixing issue. Like this beat is generic, but it would sound better if you just mixed it better. It's hard. It's a good beat. Why is it so loud, bro? Yeah, your melodies is a little too loud in comparison to everything else it sounds like. This comes down to the mix. What you need to do with your mix is you need to identify what you want to be the loudest thing in the beat. If you're making trap, it's usually going to be the 808. To be fully honest, the drums in general usually are going to be louder than the melody, just because you can hear more of the melody. So what you did here is you just got the stupidly loud melody. I would turn it down. Mix everything else out. Mix everything else in relation to the 808, or like a kick, just something in your drums. Yeah, exactly. Drums should definitely be forward. What what you're trying to do with these patterns. 808s kind of sound outdated these days. I feel like that's a terrible take. This is the worst take I've heard in my life. Because they've transcended trap. They've taken over every single genre. You can't even listen to country without hearing an 808. This rhythm, like what you're doing with these drum patterns, is criminal. Like, it doesn't really feel like you have bounce at all. It does not. Hey Alex, doesn't feel like you have bounce. There's no bounce at all. It kind of hurts. It feels like you listened to some music theory and then made a drum pattern that just sucks. 808 started in the 80s, bro. I understand that, but the 808 from the TR Roland or the TR whatever it's called, the TR 808. It started in the TR 808. I get that. Like, trap didn't exist in the 80s because the 808 hadn't really turned into what it turned into, but then trap took the 808 and turned it into so much more than just that TR 808 kick. You know what I mean? Like, it started as a kick, it turned into a bass, it turned into a whole new instrument. It's transcended trap because trap is what turned it into so much more. Yo, Raiden, what's good? I'm gonna pin Amjad because he's cooking. This is pretty clean. It sounds good. The mix is fine too. It's good. Stop. This is fine. It's just the 808 keeps hitting on the same beat and it's kind of repetitive. Yeah, give me something new, bro. Switch it up. That's all you gotta do. Yo, Raiden, we got the submission from Raiden. Let's go. Let's go. Why does this sound like COD Zombies? The transition was a little loud, my guy. Alright, you got pinned. That's good. This is really nice. It's a little loud, but like, hey, each their own. I'm fine with the volume. If that's how you want to do, that's what you want to do, and I like it. Bro, what file type is this even? I'm not downloading this. I'm sorry. I'm not going to your BeatStar. You know what I mean? Y'all ever see BeatStars does that buy my beat Friday thing or whatever? You know what I mean? Y'all ever see that? I feel like that is so corny. Like, if you win, BeatStars buys your beat. I get it. You want to sell a beat, right? But a lot of the people in there have never sold a beat, and they're like, oh my god, this could be my opportunity to sell a beat. In my opinion, you still didn't sell a beat. You just got money for a contest. you doing with the hi-hats? The rhythm on them makes no sense. So when you do triplet patterns like that with your melody, you're technically going, what is it, like 6/4 time instead of 4/4 time, I think. I'm not, or no, is it 6/8? I don't even remember. The hi-hats though are in the wrong time signature at that point. They're like 4/4 because you're doing a 2-step with the hi-hats, but your melodies in triplets, it doesn't work. Theoretically, like it does not work from a music theory standpoint. The time signatures are wrong. Come on, dog, bro. If you send it correctly, like I'm not downloading a suspicious file from somewhere. I'm also not listening to someone's BeatStar thing. Yeah, 6/8. Thank you. I always forget if it's 6/4, but 6/4 doesn't even make sense for that. Whoa, where were we? Oh yeah, we were here. Is this? You know what? I'll give the BeatStars one a listen. I feel like that's only fair. All right. Well, what? The server's not even working, so I'm not. I tried. Yeah, sure. Is this one you? I will pin this. You have to don't resend it. Just actually, yeah, resend it. Fuck it. No, it's incorrect because they've got. I guess you're right. Not incorrect, but it sounds like dog shit. Like it literally sounds like dog shit if you have something in 4/4 playing over top of something that's 6/8. That's the result. That glide at the end kind of sounded weird. The kick's a little odd. I would have just used an 808, but I think it's okay. But yeah, pull up. I'll listen to your beat. Yeah, I'm not playing Spotify because if you are submitted on Spotify, there's a much higher likelihood I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, the 808 seems to be fighting with something. The low end's kind of weird. The 808 could be better. You need to make like a short, punchy 808. That's what you want for this. Bro, you're timed out. I hate having to do this because it makes me feel like I'm treating you like a literal baby. You're not a baby. You're I'm assuming over the age of 10 at least. If you're on the internet, I'm praying you're over the age of 10 or actually preferably over the age of 13. You're not a baby. You know how to act in public spaces of any kind. Begging to have someone listen to your beat for 40 seconds is not something you should ever think is worth begging for. No matter who it is. Like if it's Jay-Z, I'm not going to beg Jay-Z to listen to my beat for 40 seconds. That's pitiful. Also, I don't think it would work. And guess what? It didn't. So yeah, Rage beat, pretty cool. I don't like the kick, don't love the 808. I'm not pinning it. I'm gonna come back because that one dude had his beat ignored technically because he submitted a text file or whatever. How do you submit a text file? Yo, pull up. Where is it? Where is it, bro? I'm giving you an opportunity here. I don't see it. Oh, I'll give you an opportunity. I don't like the Google Drive either, but you know what? I was there. It was an opportunity. Zisco, I'll give you that chance. I know this is the exact same thing as what you sent on Spotify, but this is too much. You're you're spamming the open hat. It kind of just sounds like you took whatever perks too that you could find and spammed them in there. Don't do that. It's also like you got way too much clipping with that 808. Yeah, I didn't skip any other beats. If I skipped your beat, there was a valid reason it got skipped.
Hey, Watcher. Hey, Watcher.
I don't really love the plucky kind of bass sound you have. It's not really plucky, I guess, but I don't really love the bass you have there, but it's okay. The bass sound is just, I really think you should have used a different bass sound, but it's not that big of a deal, hopefully. Because I'm praying you switch to an 808. Yeah, I usually stream like second or last weekend of every month, and on the Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty consistent. There's usually some kind of heads up. Just like check the channel. I'll post about it too sometimes. You know, I like you. I like that you submitted again. I didn't love the bass sound. I like the beat you had. It is good overall. Like it is a good beat overall. So I'm gonna pin you. Seems so elitist. All right, we don't need this here anymore. I didn't love that melodic phrase you kind of ended there with. I feel like I would have personally done something different, but it's fine. This feels so grossly digicore adjacent that I don't know how to feel about it as someone who does enjoy digicore. It's good though. It's good. I just don't love it. You know, I don't really have any valid criticisms. It's just my personal opinion. This dude submitted twice already, or once. I don't even know. You get one chance. That rim's really loud. I would have turned it down when you have it not hitting on the 3. I also think the 808's kind of not my favorite sound selection choice, but it's okay. Melody's okay too. It gets a little repetitive quickly, but it's fine. What is Dragon's Dogma 2? It's this game that got, like, it released recently. It's a big game. Got terrible reviews on release. Like, I think it was like 30% positive reviews the first night that it came out or something like that. So I'm just curious what people have played, you know what I mean? like what you're doing here melodically. Melodically, as in everything that's not atonal / percussive. Not atonal. Whatever. No, I didn't play it. Well, no comment. I'm not gonna comment on that. I guess you'll know. It just kind of feels like it's like a drained, painful thing. I don't know. I don't really like the sounds you used for that melody. Why is Gandalf looking AI generated? Yeah, I thought about buying it. I don't really like the price tag. In Canadian dollars, it's like $100. I feel like $100 is ridiculous to ask for a game, and the reviews like no. Why is this mixed like it's in a different room? Like I feel like I'm not in the same room as the music, and that's not really a good thing. Genuinely, everything about this is good. You've got like a nice build, you've got a good structure, you've got a lot of cool things going on. The problem with it really kind of boils down to, why is your mix like that? Why does it sound so distant? Why does it sound just like it's in a different room? Is something wrong with my speakers? It's not my speakers. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I know where this goes. I can't do that. We also already listened to this. We listened to one of yours. We didn't. I don't know if we listened to one of yours. Yo, for real, music does go. It's really muddy. Like your low end is fighting for its life. Yeah, it's not. I don't think that mix is a good mix. I will give you this though. Your kick is cutting through. I really don't like a lot of the choices you made with the 808, and that's kind of your biggest shortcoming, because like the 808's playing some notes that are weird. It's fighting for its life. It's just, I don't know why you did some of those things. Freestyle beat, Bart Simpson. What is hip hop's obsession with Bart Simpson? What did he do? I feel like this was really underwhelming. The melody's kind of just, it's there. I get the idea. You don't get why every beat has 808s in it. It's because 808 is a great instrument. Duh. I feel like with this, the melody, like you had the right idea, wrong execution. You just kind of had like a downwards thing going on. And then it came up at the end and it was like, why did you do that at all? I don't know, it was weird. The drums felt a little empty in that they just didn't hit, and then when they hit, the rhythms were just weird. I didn't really like it. Trap and hip hop use a lot for 808s. Pop uses 808s a ton. Hyperpop uses 808s. Country uses 808s. You won't really see 808s. You won't see 808s in some genres where the drums are very well defined, like rock and roll, because rock and roll was one of the genres that brought drums back into mainstream music. Because I don't know if you know this, but initially music wasn't really using drums a whole ton. So yeah, we listened to you, Zap. We listened to you. Yo, I hate when y'all submit multiple times. 808 dead in 2024. I really hope you. It's so startling when people say things like this, because it's like you clearly don't understand the history of music, because drums have been one of like the few things that have been progressing and evolving over the years. Like I said earlier, like rock and roll before then, even early rock and roll, drums were not really being used, and if they were, it wasn't anything crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, like drums have come a long way. You know, like I don't know, man, just like look into music history. It's pretty interesting.
Come on, let's get faded.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really. Okay, actually, let me offer it in a constructive way. I think your chords suck, and the reason they suck is because you're just going boom, boom, boom. But it would have been way cooler if you maybe arpeggiated the chords, especially with the sound you used. I'm gonna give it to you though on the lead. You did some nice stuff there. It's really basic, the melodic phrase you had there, but I commend it. Heads up, if your 808 is messing up your mix, that's not your 808's fault. It's your fault because your mix just sucked. It's not. I don't understand how that's a complicated thing. Like I could throw a piano in and it could ruin my mix. It's not my fault. It's the piano. Like I can't say that. I can't say it's the piano's fault. I can say, hey, my mix sucks because I sucked at mixing it. I don't really like this. I don't. Also, you don't need to specify that it's harmonic necessarily, because that's just a minor mode. And that essentially just means, I don't want to dive too much into theory actually. But basically, it's like you can switch modes while you're playing within the minor scale. But yeah, okay, my beef with this is the leads all over the place, and it kind of sounds terrible. Yeah, that's my review. How long, bro, gonna be typing for? For the entire stream. Raiden, it's good. It's just too crisp. The high end kind of hurts my ears. Actually, let me rephrase that. The high end destroys my earlobes. That's the wrong part of the ear. The high end destroys my entire ear, actually. Yo, fun fact, since someone mentioned classical and I was talking about mode switching was like viewed as not really a good thing to do in classical music. So people wouldn't really do mode switches. They would instead just stay in a mode the entire time. Not 100% of the cases, but that was like the norm. I'm not going to explain it in French because my French sucks. I haven't spoken French a lot in my recent life. But basically, I can't play it for copyright reasons because you don't own the vocals. You don't own the rights to the vocals. Raiden, I'm not going to subject people to this torture anymore, but genuinely, like, you've got good beats. You have good beats. We've already listened to one of yours, and this is probably another instance where we can't play it. Also, you've submitted this beat. I hate when y'all do this. Like, it's desperate for attention. Like, I'm going to get through everything. It feels like you don't have self-respect if you just keep submitting the beat over and over and over and over again. Because it's like, I get you want it to be heard. You've already submitted it. I'm going through every single beat. I'm not going to listen to it multiple times. You know? I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. I wouldn't mind making something other than using something other than Discord, but I feel like Discord is a solid place for this. You know, I mean, there's a lot of pros, a lot of cons, that just aren't there with other platforms. I always tell Full Beats this. Your beats are good. Your mixes are iffy. I feel like here your mix is okay. It's better than it's been in past, but your melody is kind of too quiet. I would turn up the melody. You know, the mix is okay now, I guess, but still, I would have turned up the melody like half a decibel. Yeah, I do. I put slow mode on, but a lot of people, I don't know what it is, but some people will type a message, send it, and then they'll be like, oh my god, slow mode is on? And then they just forget, and then they beg me to turn it off so they can send their beat, and it's like, just don't send the message then. Beat Connect was great. I really enjoyed Beat Connect. They're working on remaking the entire platform actually to make it better. I've seen like very small amounts of what they're doing, and my biggest beef with it was the DAW component being a little janky. Now they're making it more into, they're turning it into a much better DAW, and it was already good. Like the things it did strongly, it was really good at. There were some weaknesses to it, but like the things it did well, it was great at. So I'm hoping they carry those things forward and continue on with making it more of like a functional DAW. Because like it was very good, it was functional, it was just had some downsides that it seems like they're working on improving on. So it'll be interesting to see how it kind of ends up. I don't really like your melody. Like this feels like this should be a texture. And doing this much with the 808s, not necessary. You don't need to do that. Yeah, those were really fun. I enjoyed them too. It also like allowed me to get other people involved, so I was really enjoying those. So I was a little sad when they told me that they were putting everything on hold for the time being because they're gonna be starting from scratch essentially. But it's exciting too because there's a lot of good stuff there. Their development team is crazy good. So it'll be interesting to see what they can put together. Yeah, the biggest weakness with this beat is the melody. The melody kind of it's very basic. It's kind of plain. It's not very great. Like I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish with the melody. But I would expand on your ideas. Start out with some bass notes, make some chords. Like this is just some ways you could make it a bit more. Nah, it feels like your 808 has no low end. I made this mistake when I was first starting out producing. I would cut all the low end out of my 808. It sounds kind of like you're doing the same thing. Don't really cut the low end. Yeah, don't do that. That's kind of like a sin for 808s to cut all the low end out. The mix on this is really wrong from the standpoint of like it just feels like everything's kind of equal and nothing is really giving room to other sounds. Like you wanna clean that up. You want the 808 to be heard. You want the kick to cut through the mix. You want the clap or the snare to cut through the mix. You want the melody to have the room it needs to operate without interfering with the other drums. Like that's kind of the things you need going on, as opposed to just having everything sound equivalent. Yeah, let's go to Hey Po. Yes, sir. Members can submit late. This kind of has that similar issue to that other beat we listened to recently where the melody is just kind of okay. Like there was this time in 2016, I think it was, like with X and Ski Mask, where this was like really calm and you would just hear these crazy hard drums over these really basic but dark sounding melodies. This melody is meh. But it's better than the last one, I'll give you that. Not the last one, like the one that was just like 4 notes repeated. I wish the drums were harder. When you have a melody like this, you need it to just sound like so stupidly tribal. Like it's just like your mind shuts off and it's just aggression with the drums. You know what I mean? Not like Raiden aggression, but just like boom kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like Ronnie J. I feel like Ronnie J is a good example. It's mostly the sound selection for this and kind of how it's mixed that keeps it from accomplishing that. Alright, so what I usually do, you know what, we've kind of gone through this pretty quick. I will go down, we've listened to your beat Okay, we'll listen to all the beats from 12:10 to 12:11, like all the ones in that time frame. So up until like we've heard yours, not your beat, not your beat. We'll go up to pretty much this beat, and that's kind of where it's going to be wrapped up. Because technically we should stop here. It's cool. It's a little repetitive over time, but it's all right. The mix is okay too. It doesn't really feel like it's hitting all that hard. I would clean up some of the sounds. Like there's room for everything. It just I feel like you can push the limits of some sounds a bit more. So it might have been a little bit better.
Eric said, "Did you invent it?"
Listen, since you're here, I will listen to it. I'll listen to it. If you just let me know which beat it is or what your name in Discord is, I'll give it a listen. I think this one's good. This one's solid. The drums are cutting through, like they're hitting. Everything's nice. Your mix is good. It does fall a little into the generic category just because it's repeating and you don't really have anything crazy interesting going on all the way through, or like intermittently, I guess. But yeah, it's a good beat.
That's not something to throw away. If you throw that away, I will rape you in the mouth. Okay? I will rape you in your fucking mouth. Okay? Okay. Listen here. There are times when you get suckered in by drugs.
This is terrible. Like I don't know. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just, why?
And alcohol and sex with women, okay? But it's...
Alright, I'm gonna move on because I value my time. Listen, you submitted a few beats. I know you submitted a few beats. The rules is one beat.
Já ti řeknu, co dál. Zavolám pár svetovaných negrů s kleštěma a let lampou pro pana domácí. Slyšíš mě, co říkám, ty vidláku? Ještě jsem s tebou, hochu, neskončil. Tvá prdel pozná středověk.
I didn't need the 30-second intro, but like it's solid. Kick does not, like I get the idea behind the kick, but I feel like you could have had a better kick that would fit with the beat a bit better, just to kind of make it hit differently. And then the hi-hat could be turned down maybe a tiny bit. Yo, Daddy, we listened to your beat. We listened to one of your beats already. Right here. No, like the idea is if you send me a 30-second beat with some dude speaking a language I don't understand for 30 seconds, Like, it's fine. That's cool as your artistic choice, but at the same time too, you gotta look at it from the standpoint of like, who's gonna listen to your beat? You're not Metro Boomin, so if Metro Boomin isn't doing that even, not many people are gonna listen to that first 30 seconds. Like, they'll hear it, they'll dip. It's just kind of standard. Yeah, this is good. It's hitting nice. The mix is fine. Everything about this is solid. All right, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect to get this kind of reaction. Your beat is not below hypo. Where is your beat? It's too much work. I regret saying it, to be honest with you. I fully regret saying I'll listen to your beats. So where are we at? There's only like 2 people that I actually think I'll listen to. 3. 70, Prod by 70, MXI, Karu, Son. Yeah, I found 1, and Zaddy. Those are the only people. Good. I don't know if you're still here. It's good, but my feedback is you're kind of just lacking on the bass. Like, you need a bass to really bring all the frequencies together, add some depth. People like hearing that low end. No worries. You had been here for a while, so I'm gonna be generous. Plus, we kind of went through the beats a little quicker than I expected. It's right there. I don't see anyone named Zaddy, and I feel like you're just trolling me at this point, so I'm not wasting my time. Let's go to 1231 so we can listen to Prod by 70 or something like that. There we go, 70. You know, I was vibing. I was here. I was happy. I was like, you know what, this Prod by 70 dude has been pretty chill about it. He's been pretty respectful. He asked me kindly to listen to his beat. We've got time. I come here. Everything's good. Why do you have to tell me you're 14? I don't care. Nobody cares. Literally 0 people care. It's less impressive. I would say it's less impressive to make beats at a young age. And the reason for this is because actually at a younger age, you have a wider range of frequencies that you can hear. As you get older, your ears get worse. So technically, why is that a flex? I'm only 14 making a beat. Okay, just because your brain's not fully developed doesn't mean you make garbage beats. I don't see the correlation. No, it's not your bad. It's a thing of don't do that ever again. Nobody's gonna care. Like, personally, nobody cares. And I'm saying this for your own good, because you're gonna keep going around, if I don't, telling people, oh, I'm a 14-year-old producer, craziest beats. Like, your beats probably gas, but the problem is you're telling me you're 14. Why? Save yourself. Don't do it anymore. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's no issue doing it, but people will look at it and go, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? Why are you telling me this? I don't care. That's what people's reaction is going to be. And you can save yourself the time, the effort, and etc. of people having to see that. You know what I mean? Like, there could be negative repercussions to it. You never know. See, it ended up being a good beat. My issue is the 808 tail is kind of short. I would have extended it for a 149 BPM type beat. But other than that, it's pretty good. Zaddy, I stopped listening to you, bro. 12, someone said their beat. Listen, I said there was only like 3 beats we were listening to. Zaddy, because Zaddy was being chill, but now all of a sudden, I don't know what he's doing. Like, do you guys see someone named Zaddy? No? Someone underneath Hypo? No? Where? Right? It's not there. It's not there. You know what? Fine. I'll skip to 120. We'll wrap this up on your beat. I feel like that's a great way to end. Ranting about producers telling you they're underaged. Why do it? Don't do it. Yeah, we already listened to Hypo's beat. The switch was cool too. Like I said, this is a good beat. Everything about it's fine. My complaints are pretty minimal. Right where? I don't even know. But like I said, like I just gave up on trying to find it. If it's this hard for me to find it, I feel like it's just not meant to be. So we've listened to all the beats. We've listened to all the beats. All right. I do wear glasses. That is true. So you said it's underneath Hypo. If this is you, we've already listened to your beat, so you can shut up. If this is you, we've already listened to your beat. You can shut up. If this is you, we've already listened to your beat. You can shut up. Someone else said this is them. I think. You know what? Pause. Bro, there's no one here named Zaddy. There's no one here named Zaddy, bro. Oh. I mean, we can just ban him from the Discord server, but I don't really care. Like, it's not that big of a deal. He said it's right here. It's not right here. Let's compete. Let's do this. We've got the bracket. John Bay, Peter Pounder get a. It's right below Hypo's second beat. This is Hypo's second beat. There's nothing below. I feel like this not. Oh my god. No, I see it now. Jesus Christ. Damn. It's because you got no profile picture. That's my. No, I see it. It looks like it's his because he's got no profile picture. Like the intro is kind of long, but I mean it's just nothing's happened. That's the beef I have. Like, please, something needs to happen. It would have been cool if you had like a little whoosh kind of riser go into those hi-hats. Listen, y'all, I already said the last 3 we were going to do. We're not doing any more, no matter how much you beg, plead, pry, pay, anything. No matter what you do, this is the last one we're listening to. This stream is not only for rap beats or trap beats or any kind of beats. We've had many different types of beats win and enter. Also, the submission time is 10 minutes. It's always been 10 minutes. The rules are stated beforehand. I kind of wish, Zaddy, that you used a different 808. I'm not really mad about it. It's not a problem, but I would have personally used a different 808. And I don't really like when they do slides like that. But realistically, like overall, it's a solid beat. You've got a good melody going. The drums are okay. They're a little weaker, but overall, it's a good beat. All right, let's hop into the competition part of things. So we're gonna start off with, who are we starting off with? That's the real question. We've got Saint Zark versus Eternal. I feel like that's a great place to start because both beats are submitted side by side. So this is we'll play Saint Zark's beat first.
Eternal got them logs.
So that is Saint Zark's beat. What I was saying about the 808 is I would have just used a different sample. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why I said it's not really a big issue. It's just I feel like a different sample would have fit better. This is Eternal's beat, by the way.
Eternal got them logs.
Reminder, this is Eternal's beat. We'll play Saint Zark's beat a little bit more. Right. I feel like it's pretty clear who's won here, whether or not you voted. The votes were a little polarizing. Where is it? Here we go. No, that's the wrong thing. Fuck. I got too many tabs open, my bad. I need to get my tab game under control. So how do I start this again? Start tournament. Eternal, you're moving on in the Eastern Conference. Saints Arc, you've lost. Pretty straightforward. I feel like that was a necessary first matchup, mainly because you guys are side by side here and it's confusing me a ton. My brain doesn't work that fast. Who do we got next? What's going on? Okay, so we got Mars versus Raiden. Ooh, that's the matchup we needed. Listen, if you don't know, Mars and Raiden have a long history of personal beef together. This is the first time I've seen no secret shots thrown between them. Last time we had a big battle between them. I think it was in the finals or maybe something like close to the finals, like semifinals. So this is going to be a good one. We got Mars first up.
Mars on the track.
Alright, that's Mars's beat. Also, yeah. Eternal never said he was 14. That was someone else. Alright, here's Raiden's beat. Alright, that's Raiden's beat. I'm gonna play a little bit more of Mars's beat, just out of fairness. Where's Mars? Alright, this has been pretty straightforward. Mars has been canceled. He's done. It's over. Mars, you're gone. You're out of here. Let's move you way out. Raiden's moving on up, which will be interesting because eventually Eternal and Raiden, they're gonna have to meet each other potentially. We got name number 1 versus Mlex. So Mlex, we'll start with you because you're right here.
Hey, Eternal, turn it up.
Mlex.
MLex's beat. We got Yohanaki.
Hey, Wacky.
Alright, that's Yohanaki's beat. The poll has started, by the way, in case you didn't see it. So let's play a little bit more of MLex's beat. Personally, I'm kind of surprised that MLex took the W here just because Yohanaki's beat to me felt a little more interesting. But you know what? I respect the people's decision. Congratulations, MLex. You'll be moving on up. Like I said, we're going to be doing the Eastern Conference first. So Jombe versus Eternal. We'll hop on over to the members' beat reviews to play Jombe's beat first. So let's hop right into it. Jombe, where's your beat at? Oh, here it is. I forgot you changed your profile picture. Alright, that's Jombe's beat. We gotta play Eternal's beat now. So here is Eternal's beat as well.
Eternal got them locks.
that's Eternal's beat. I'm gonna play a little bit more of Jambe's beat, and then we'll play both fully through. It's gas. Both beats are good. We already know this. It's a well-known fact.
Eternal got them locks.
Alright, I feel like we do have a winner. The votes are kind of polarizing, to be honest with you, but Jambe, your beat was fire. Eternal, your beat is fire. Both of your beats are fire. We don't need this to be whose beat is actually dog water, because neither beat is dog water. We got Raiden versus Mlex though, and this is where the dog water beats come. No, I'm kidding. These beats are good.
Hey, Eternal, turn it up.
Mlex.
That's Mlex's beat. We gotta hop on over to the members because Raiden put his beat in there. So let's give that a listen, I guess. I'm sorry to pause this, but I feel like Eternal, you kind of cooked Mlex, and then Streamlabs bot just did the auto message of remember to be respectful of everyone that submits a beat. Man, come on, that was good timing. All right, we're gonna play a little bit more of MLex's beat, and then we'll wrap up the voting.
Hey, Eternal, turn it up.
MLex.
I forgot to put it where we're supposed to be at. Alright, Raiden has won and we'll be moving on further. MLex, your beat was gas. I did like both beats, to be honest with you. That's why they got pinned. And as we all know, it doesn't really come down to my decision. We're going to move on. Yo, Team 14. Shit, Prowess gets a bye. That's how it's going to be. Prowess, you're moving on up. Amjad versus 666 is how we're going to be starting this. 666 is right here, so let's play that first. Alright, that's 666's beat. Now we gotta play Amjad's beat. Let's go. Alright, let's play 666's beat a little bit more. Alright, looks like Amjad won. I'm just really confused why someone said Trippie Redd clone. Because it's not like, first of all, it's not like Trippie Redd ever produced the rage beats he was on. Oh, Amjad won. It's not like Trippie Redd ever produced the rage beats he was on. And then on top of that too, it's an entire subgenre. There's many people who've done Rage briefly, but they did it. All right, Prowess beats. We'll start with Prowess. We got Doozy next. Let's go. If I listened to every single song that's been submitted, I'd be here for the rest of my life.
Thank God. Thank God. I thank God. Thank God.
I thank God.
Alright, that's Doozy's beat. We'll play the rest of Prowess's beat and we'll wrap up this voting. Alright, it appears that Doozy has won. Doozy, you'll be moving on up. Congratulations, Prowess. Thank you for the submission. Wonderful beat. Oh my god. Oh, bro, Doozy. Bro, no, do you see this? It says Pickle, not Prowess. You guys didn't even go against each other. Stop, don't give each other the GGs. It's not done. We have to do it again. God damn. Alright. Well, we've listened to Doozy's beat a fair amount. We gotta listen to Pickle's beat. We'll start with Pickle, we'll go back to Doozy, we'll do the vote. Alright, let's play a little bit more of Doozy's beat for for the second time. No questions asked. We were like up here. Alright, Doozy, we've played your beat like 8 times now, and it seems that the people are tired of hearing your beat because you won by a tiny margin. By the way, y'all, I do notice when we do these streams, fewer and fewer people stick around for the voting. I understand it's typically not what a lot of people come here for. I'm just wondering, would y'all prefer... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. I did ruin Doozy's day. I'm sorry, Doozy. I'm sorry, bro. Would y'all prefer if instead of doing the brackets, we just allowed for more submissions? Because I would be down to rework this. We don't do the bracket, we do more submissions, you know what I mean? We could figure something out. Anyways, we got Prowess versus Amjad. So here's Prowess's beat. Alright, that's Prowess's beat. We've heard it once. We voted on it by accident. So here's Amjad's beat. It does sound kind of like a TikTok sound. We'll play a little bit more of Prowess's beat. Alright, the votes have come in. I'm sorry, Prowess, you did end up getting eliminated. This is really sad. Both people from the fake vote that I accidentally did got eliminated. We got to listen to Peter Pounder and Pickle. I really appreciate you guys coming up with such wonderful, creative, family-friendly names. Let's start off with Peter Pounder. This is Peter Pounder's beat. Let's play Pickle's beat a little bit more. Probably take a poll to see if brackets stick around or not. Anyways, let's play a little bit more of Peter Pounder's beat. Yeah, it's looking like a small oof. Yo, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Pick the winner. You could be the influential decision that the world needs today. Alright, looks like the votes are in. Peter Pounder, you have won. Congratulations. You are moving on up to the next round. You have beat out Pickle. This is what I'm saying, Eternal. Most of the people seem to drop off when the bracket starts. We go down to about half the viewers from before, and I understand why. Not many people are invested as much in the bracket as they are in just getting their music reviewed. So that's why I'm wondering if people even want it at all, and I understand that. So let's play. Yeah. We'll start off with Peter Pounder, and we'll listen to Prowess after. Prowess lost. It was Amjad. Craziness. I keep messing up. So we'll play Peter Pounder. Play Peter Pounder and then Amjad. All right, that's Peter Pounder. Let's play some Amjad. We gotta play a little bit more of Peter Pounder's beat anyways, so let's play that. Listen, Amjad has 2% more votes. I'm gonna be ending the poll here because we've listened to both beats. Can we stop tying? Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. So Amjad, congratulations. You will be moving on to the finals with your TikTok sound, but it's a good sound. We got Eternal versus Raiden up next. This is a big one. We'll play Eternal's beat first.
Eternal got them locks.
Eternal's beat. I'm gonna play Raiden's beat as well now so we can get the voting going. Alright, I'm going to play a little bit more of Eternal's beat. I feel like this is the opportunity for Eternal to get knocked out, to be honest with you. Because I made a bet with him, if you don't know this. I made a bet with Eternal. If he wins, he gets a special role. If he loses, he gets to be like named loser of the server or something like that. I feel like all the votes are in because you guys have not added any more for a minute. Eternal, congratulations. I was trying to make it last. I was like, okay, you know what? I feel like Amjad might surprise me. Amjad, I've pronounced his name like 6 different ways. We're gonna play his beat. He solved this competition. Let's get the voting going. Honestly, I thought I stood a chance at winning this bet, but you know what? Let's we'll play Eternal's beat again.
Eternal got them locks.
Alright, we know who won. I don't even need to say a name. We know exactly who won. Congratulations, Eternal. You've emerged victorious. I will deliver on the bet. You've won pretty much every drum kit I've ever created. I have nothing more to offer you. You've made a broken man. Congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you all for submitting the beats. Really appreciate that. Because, you know, I can't really do the beat reviews without beat submissions. I can't get the mic back to where it was. It's bugging me. This is good enough, whatever. GG's to everyone. Good job. Good submissions. Great beats. Really appreciate your time, the submissions, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you all next month when I do this again, because we do this every single month. So yeah, take care. And don't forget to check out my full-length videos, the shorts, all that stuff, because there's some good sauce in there. People asking questions, I always tell them, hey, check out this video. You know what I mean?